YouTube, what's good with y'all? It's your man Gip, and I'm back with another trucking vlog, back with another video, guys. Rainy day in LA again, another storm that rolled in off the Pacific coast. Right here, my current location, Long Beach Port, as you can see, with the sea of containers here. Import and export business. I guess I'm a part of that as well. Out here getting to the money. I was tripping off the highways. They wide open out there. I'm happy about that. I actually woke up at like 4 a.m. this morning out of my sleep. Couldn't really sleep, so I said, I knew I had these 2 loads booked for today. They had gave me an open window of time. And the 19th is the cutoff day. So basically I got all day to move both of them around. Woke up early this morning. Went to move the first one because I said, hell, if I'm going to be dealing with this traffic, let me just get up, beat the traffic, and do the other one maybe later tonight after the evening rush hour traffic. But the freeways is wide open, I guess, due to the President's Day. And speaking of presidents, we chasing the dead presidents today. On President's Day, in the rain, sleet, or snow, whatever it is, your boys on go. But we're gonna jump right into the video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, all the good stuff that you should be doing. Do your part, because I've been doing my part. I appreciate the love. Woke up early, like I said, went to go get this first container. I actually disconnected from it already. You can see it back there behind me. But prior to that, I had caught an empty container move, not an empty container, an empty dry van trailer move with Amazon. So I connected to the Amazon trailer, took it out to the area where I was picking up this container, so that kind of like cut it down on so much of the deadhead miles, if you follow what I'm saying. I basically caught a load going towards the direction where I was going to pick up a trailer to make use of driving all those miles. So I got lucky with that, and that's why I'm keeping my fingers crossed, hoping I can get lucky with the second container that's waiting for me in that same area and catch maybe another one-way going again, and then get the second load, second container that's coming back into the port for later. So I'm not about to rush back out there right now. I'm gonna monitor Amazon's load board throughout the day. Got all day to move the second trailer. Then already moved 2 so far. It's only 9 a.m. I've been up since 4, so I done got a lot done. And yeah, just dealing with it. Sitting here monitoring, scouring the spot market, as you must do if you're an owner-operator. If you know, you know. If you don't know and you're trying to become an owner-operator and don't got a customer, or a small customer, or a large customer, or basically somebody that's just going to be giving you plenty work, then you're going to be on the load board scouring it as well. So we go ahead and get disconnected, because I guess the people want to get the information tracking off this trailer, but they don't like to pull up until they see the trucks actually move. So airlines is disconnected, landing gears down, 5th wheels pulled. Just dump my airbags. Just pull away from this thing. Okay, yeah, so that's what it is. Another thing I had noticed too this morning when I was driving, because if you've been keeping up with the vlogs, you know, a couple weeks ago I ran out of fuel. When I ran out of fuel, I noticed that my fuel gauge meter was showing me having like a quarter tank, a little bit under a quarter tank. So I'm sitting out here I'm around here pushing it, but at the same time I knew I had only put like 100, 150 bucks in there. But I should have followed my first mind, just knowing in the back of my head, man, you ain't put that much money in the damn tank. It's reading a quarter tank, obviously it's down to the bottom and you're running on fumes. Ran out of gas. TA came out there. That's a whole nother video, 2, 3, 4 videos ago. Go check that one out. So ever since that had happened to me, I have made a vow to myself that, whenever this thing gets like to a half a tank, I'm just going to be filling him up, man. I'm never going below half. Half a tank to me, moving forward from that day, was going to be essentially being on E once I got to half. You follow me? Just to make sure, just being safe, and you don't want to have to be paying them people $600, $700 to come out there and give you 30, 40 gallons. Then you got a beeline to the fuel island after that anyway. So what happened to me this morning, yesterday when I wrapped up the work I did yesterday, I'm 7 days a week. I'm going to grind 7 days a week about my money. You got to get it while the getting is good, because it's not always good like this. Fortunately for me, in trucking 3 ways, this owner-operator company, I've been, you know, staying fairly busy every day the last couple of weeks. I'm happy about that. Local joker stuff. So I fills up the tank, put the needle up to full. I'm one of them guys, I like to sit there like I want to see my fuel come all the way up to the cap. Even though they say don't do it, I think I kind of learned my lesson why they say or recommend to not overfill your tank like that. Because the fuel tank center in there, they said, the guy was telling me you could put too much pressure on the center. And I went and looked at a couple videos to confirm what he was saying, and he was right. The fuel tank sensor is essentially, if I could paint a picture for you guys, it's like picture a long metal stick, a tube, like a cylinder, real thin, maybe the size of your pinky, maybe about 1.5 feet, 2 feet long. You know what I mean? You stick it down into your fuel tank, and it has like a little piece of rubber on there that when the fuel starts to fill up, the rubber slides up along this pole to indicate, you know, and move your needle or whatever. Do you follow what I'm saying? The little rubber slides up and down this metal pole and lets your fuel gauge know where it should be reading at. You see what I'm saying? So, I guess, basically, long story short, man, I'm trying to figure out what this guy is doing. Some of these dudes be so damn impatient, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm ready to whoop one of these dudes, one of these drivers one day. I know we're going to be on the side of one of these trailers fighting one day. I just got to keep my attitude and anger in check, man. But sometimes it's just like, jeez. Anyhow, back to the video on the story. You can put too much pressure on this little piece of rubber that slides up and down the pole from overfilling your tank. You're basically pushing this rubber up high as it can go, and it'll get lodged like up damn near at the top of the fuel tank, if you can understand what I'm trying to tell you, if I'm conveying it to you correctly. So anyhow, you know, like I say, this is a used truck. This truck is what, 9 years old? And I do expect little things like that to go out eventually. It's nothing major. It's not like nothing with the engine or the transmission. It's just another small minor repair that I'm definitely going to be doing myself. So I just reached out to Volvo parts. They do have the part in. I'm about to head over there and grab that and try to find me a dry spot where I can get up under something and get these 5 screws off. It's a simple repair, but you know, you've been to took that shit to the dealer and they want to charge you an hour or two to take out 5 screws and drop in this new thing. So I'm gonna do it with you guys on this video. You can see what I'm talking about. Anybody come across this channel that drives a Volvo and run into the same issue, it'll be some good information for you as well. Same way I went and searched YouTube search, the algorithm took me straight to a couple guys who broke it down, and the guy was showing his fuel meter was doing the same thing. So long story short, he had turned the truck on. It was reading half a tank with his old sensor. Then when he put the new sensor in, he had shit 3/4 full, you know, so his was off by like a 1/4 tank. So which sounds about right, kind of like identical to your boy. Like I said, when I ran out of gas, the meter was showing still a 1/4 tank, which obviously I didn't have and should have known that. $250 part, but we will be changing it ourselves, as opposed to $250 and then 2 more hours of labor. Then got to your truck, then people will lock up on your truck 3-4 days to change a part that's gonna take all of maybe 10 to 15 minutes to do, man. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. Shoot on over there, as opposed to going to get this second load and just try to kill some time doing that. Go check on the drive-in, see if Top Flight Security Joe is at the yard, and he may have a tool or something that I need. A little small screws, maybe like an 8 or 10 inch millimeter in size. I don't have that with me. Definitely need to get me a little sprocket set to keep in the truck. And it is what it is, man. Never seen a line to get out of this place. I've always seen a long line getting in. But should be moving a lot faster, because once you pull up in here, all you do is just give them this ticket at the exit gate to get up out of here. So yeah, we trucking, man. We trucking on President's Day. We getting the dead presidents today. Gonna keep these wheels turning in the rain. chest and back today with the workout routine. You know, we're gonna stay down with that. Whatever's going on, definitely whatever type of day, whether it's an afternoon session, early morning session, or a late night session, the day will not go by without me going to get it in and put some work in up under the iron. So I will get checked out in here within the next few minutes to tap back in with y'all on the next clip, man. Go down there and show your boy some thumbs up love, though.
Subscribe now.
Y'all, so we just come up off the expressway, as you can see, and right here underneath we'll be probably riding over the top of my my trailer. That's why I lined my trailer at right underneath this freeway exit. A lot of dudes sitting for the day, man. It's unfortunate. Gotta get out here and get to it though, y'all. Just wanted to ride by the yard and check on the trailer. Looks quiet over here, per usual. Coincidentally, the Volvo dealer is just up the street on this road, probably a mile and a half up the road, so that's a plus as well, being this close where I could park my truck, and if I have to ever get towed, can get towed right here. Or and I don't even want to put that, I don't even know why I put that in the air. There go the trailer right there. You know, Jehovah willing, we won't never need no damn tow. You feel me? I ain't even gonna put that out there, but I am close to the Volvo dealer. This man over here, and he in the Volvo too. He on the, like he out there doing some maintenance. Damn, look like he had coolant every freaking where. Somebody left the gate open as well. But let me go down here and get this part. They got me in wheel call. I think I'm gonna pull back down here to the yard. I was trying to figure out where I'm gonna change this stuff at with this rain coming down, but it just dawned on me, should I pull right underneath that damn freeway overpass and see if I can get these bolts off with some of the tools that I do have in my bag, and drop this new sensor in here and see if my suspicion was right about this thing being mad, because the needle is working as of now. Has went down to like a little bit under 3/4 of the tank, but I know to me it seemed like it should be a little lower there. I don't know, man. I'm about to go spend this hot $250 on this sensor and get this thing popped in. And like I say, hopefully I was right, not just throwing my money away. But I don't need to be out here not knowing how much fuel I got in the tank and running out of fuel or buying fuel when I don't need it. It's just too costly. It's costly, you know, buying it when you don't need it, and it's costly, super costly if you ever run out of fuel, because the damn ticker was showing at a quarter tank. So you know the Volvo dealer right up here, man. Run up in here and get what I need, guys. Get this thing switched out. This guy gonna be just scratching his palms, thinking I'm up in here for some service, but I'm not, man. I'm coming to get a part up out of here from y'all. Guess I'll just back in right here for now. Running in this rain, it's like
Like to always do little post trips as well. Always looking over everything. I like checking my shocks, looking for any shiny metal, any hoses, any bolts. Like I had put these in a while back because they had rattled loose as well. You always just want to keep your eyes open and your nose wide open as well, smelling for anything that you shouldn't normally smell. Brakes burning, oil burning, shit smoking. Everything looking good, man. Don't hear no air, which would indicate any air leaks or anything like that. Go up in here and get this damn part, man, so I can be on about my day. It's a trip too. It's not always about. Yeah, where the motherfucker at? Oh, he's right there. Jeez. Yeah, used truck, but at the same time, I'm looking at this line of trucks that's getting checked in, and they got new shit out here, man. Electric truck, electric power right here. Now, I don't know the whole dynamics of how these batteries and the whole system of it works or whatever, but I'm just sharing this with you too, because new shit got to come get in the line as well. These things take a beating with these highways and these roads and these bumps, and these trucks take a beating out of here. Shit rattles loose. Guys, so I got this freaking gasket in this long box here. I'm glad I had watched the couple YouTube videos explaining this stuff before I, decided to take it upon myself to do this repair myself. And which I'm glad I did, because the guy was showing that outside of untaking these screws out, I'll show you the screws I'm talking about right quick. Hurry up and get out this rain, man, before I mess up my little point and shoot baby. But essentially what I have to do is take these 5 screws out. But the thing is, it's a little gasket right here. You can see it. And I can see the old one there. And I can see the little indent right here, which I have on the new one. But it's crazy because the gasket does not come with the kit. And I don't want to put no new part on there without no new gasket. Like even this, see this little indent right here? It looks like a little V or whatever. So before I take this thing off, I can see it's a little V right here. So basically the gasket has to set on here just like that. Of course the screws will let you know how to line it up, but I want to replace it and put it in exactly how I take it out. So put this thing in my pocket and we get up the street and do the unboxing. I'll show you guys what I was trying to convey to you guys earlier about how this thing looks. They say you better learn how to turn a wrench, because you gotta walk past service to get to the parts, right? So the guys was looking at me like, here he come again. Here he come again. I'm finna walk right past y'all to the parts department and get what I need and make this repair myself. Hope this freaking gate is still unlocked, man. That's what I planned on doing. Get right up under this damn bridge down by the trailer. Get that rain off of us and get this thing swapped out, man. Okay, so off top, I'm using this little wrench I got here. And I damn near could just screw it out with my hand. I noticed a couple turns with the wrench, it wasn't even tight. So just take this one out by hand, loosen the other 5, get them all out. Let's get this one off. Just gonna have to have these too tight. The little clip obviously is what connects to the inside of the cab. Definitely don't want this wiring going bad, because that's when you definitely will need a mechanic. So this is all one piece here, so let's get this thing, see if it pops out. Okay, comes right out too. Okay, so let's take him back here. So this is what I was trying to explain to you guys in the video about this long pole. And then you have this thing, it basically slides up and down the pole as you fill up the tank. So now I see why they say you don't want to overfill, because then you'll push this up here and it puts a lot of pressure and strain on it. But the way my needle been moving lately, it's like I didn't even think this thing would have had this much play in it. But first and foremost, let's wipe this area. Definitely don't need nothing down in the fuel tank that don't belong. Get this all cleaned up. Grab that gasket. And I can see the little marking right here. So you can see that gasket just sets right there, such as that. Guess it don't matter what side, they both look the same. Just put the gasket right there. And now let's get this let's open up this new boy. See what he looking like. The guy was showing something on this video that kind of stood out to me too, when he had bought the new part, such as the one I'm getting right now, unboxing. So you could pull him out. Okay, I see what he was talking about. So you can clearly see that they look the same at the top as far as this this metal disc, and then you got this this plug. But you can see on this newer one, they got like a little stop right here. It's like a bump stop from this thing moving and traveling all the way up to the top, such as the old one does. That one the new one can't go no farther than that. So I guess that avoids you from putting all that excess strain on this thing. Glad I got that old, I got the new gasket. See, this old one is shot. But let's go ahead and get this thing down in here, man, so we can continue on with our day. Let me see. Slide him down in there. Such as that. Plug him in. Tighten everything up. A little firm. Okay, so we got all the screws in. Now let's get this bad boy plugged in, such as this. See how they got this zip tie right here. I'm in fact, grab one of my zip ties out of here. Zip tie this to this. It's another thing you want to keep, man. Keep you some extra zip ties as well. All right, y'all. Let's test this thing. The screws is in. We zip tied up. I want to cut this off. And I did it exactly as instructed. And as you seen not too long ago, a few minutes ago, we was sitting at a little under a third of a tank. Let's see where this thing is at now, man. Want to share something with you guys real quick, man. So I was able to look up and I caught another load after I had picked up the fuel tank sensor. I'm still monitoring this thing right now because the damn needle done went all the way up to full, but I think I got an explanation for that. But you gotta always do your due diligence on checking these locking pins, these safety pins. You can see the pin there is sticking through. You can clearly see it. So I connected to this container here. We're going to the port. I probably got about 15 miles to get there. And I walked around, did my normal pre-trip, checking my lights, checking my tires, making sure the doors is locked and shut, making sure we got mud flaps. But on this container right here, all 4 corner locking pins was unlocked, guys. I've connected to quite a few containers. Not, I mean, thousands or anything, but for sure up in the hundreds. And I've never ran into me doing a pre-trip on a container to find all 4 corners not locked in place. Now maybe this was a thing where they just mounted this container here at this facility onto this chassis, but the box looks good, the chassis is in good condition, good tires, all the lights is working. But I'm just saying that to say you got to do your due diligence if you plan on doing port work and pulling these containers around. Because even though I'm just going 15 miles up the road, it can get bumpy. It's wet out here. You know, you turn a little bit too hard coming around one of these freeway interchanges, getting onto another highway, and this thing would just roll right off of this chassis, man. Boy, blindsiding him up in there, man. Damn, day cabs is a must-have doing this local trucking in LA County, that's for sure. You got him up in there. Got him up in there, that Kenworth T680 day cab. Okay, people, so as you can see, your boy done lucked up, man, and caught a one-way Amazon trailer going back towards the area I need to go get my last trailer move for the day. Been going hard, man. You gotta get up early, nigga. Like Boosie say, that'll be 2 Amazon trailers moved today. And 3 containers took it into the port today. Been grinding hard. That's what it takes to be successful, man. Got to get up out that bed and get to it. With this trucking and working these spot markets and just the way everything is right now, I didn't know what the day was going to bring. I didn't know it was going to turn out like this. I got up this morning to go do both of those container moves that I previously had booked for the last few days. And then turned into that one little short quick hop we just did. That was what, about 20 to 30 miles round trip. And then the 2 Amazon loads, which is this is the second one right here. All right, so quick update, man. This is what you get when you yard and being able to be checked in. There's nothing I can do about it if nobody comes to the door to physically check me in to assign me one of these trailers here, if they're even available to be assigned to you. You can hear the people moving around on the frickin' trailer right there, and the door is just right here where these painted lines are at. Nobody will come to the door, man. So I'm so sick of dealing with Amazon, man. You guys just don't know, man. It's crazy, man. Let me go over here and beat on this freaking door a little bit more, man. Talking about just waiting your truck, they gonna come out, man. Come on, man. A mad person inside the warehouse, you know, just trying to get checked in, man. They don't come to the door. They don't answer the radio. It's ridiculous, man. Make no sense, man. You got to deal with this every time I come to this facility too. Sometimes you got to go in there and raise a little hell, man, to get what you need done. You get your trailer? Okay. All right, man. Drive safe, man. Okay. Oh yeah, man. Had to take that face with me up in there. Maybe they soften up, man. They see a gangster walk up in there, and when I come in there with the little fella right there, the little Armenian fella, It was a trailer, man. Man, I definitely got to start drinking a lot more water. So I go in here just to get the basic bottle, what I normally get, that essential. Then I seen this right here, pH 10. So I don't know if that's just some cap or if it's really on the level of pH 10. It ain't like I got a water tester to dip it down in there and see alkaline water. It's a full gallon here. This looks small for a gallon, man. They got this bad boy packaged up pretty. And then that pH 10, that's a hell of a marketing number right there. The highest I seen was like 8.5 or 9.5, but that 10 again. Call this motherfucker the mud pound. Goodness. Amazon gonna go find them a little patch of land somewhere to post their trailers up for an off-site yard. You got billions of dollars like that in trust funds for people to make moves to keep your business afloat. Like Jeff Bezos ain't never been on this little dirt road right here to actually see this little parcel of land over here. And you can see the gate all the way to the back over there. They done gated this bad boy off and he ain't doing nothing. Spend all that money on this little piece of land. Nice little piece of land tucked back here. Canyon country. Let's get up in here and get this trailer, man, and call it a day. I be in grind mode. I keep going. I have to stop myself sometimes, guys. Get checked in. Every time I pull up here, it's a different guard with some different humor to deal with. So let me get checked in. Let's find this container.